I'm gonna tell you a story, but the first thing you have to understand is time doesn't work the way you think it does. You can call me Oracle because I'm the one who's talking to you. Welcome to the cult. Alrighty, Kama Sutra Part 2, moving on to chapters 4 and hopefully 5. Chapter 4 on pressing or marking or scratching with the nails. When love becomes intense, pressing with the nails, scratching the body with them is practiced and is done on the following occasion: the first visit at the time of setting out on a journey, on the return from a journey, at a time when angry lover is reconciled, and lastly when the woman is intoxicated. But pressing with the nails is not not unusual thing. Is not a usual thing, except for those who are intensely passionate, i.e., full of passion. Is employed together with biting, by those to whom the practice is agreeable. Pressing with nails is of 8 following kinds according to the forms of marks which are produced: sounding, half moon, a circle, a line, a tiger's nail or claw, a peacock's foot, the jump of a hair, the leaf of a blue lotus. The places that are to be pressed with the nails are as follows: the armpit, the throat, the breasts, the lips, the jagana, or the midsection, or middle parts of the body, and the thighs. But Suvarna Naba is of the opinion that when the impetuosity of passion is excessive, then the places need not be considered. Qualities of good nails are that they should be bright, well set, clean, entire, convex, soft, and glossy in appearance. Nails are 3 kinds according to their size: small, middling, and large. Large nails, which give grace to their hands and attract the hearts of women from their appearance, are possessed by the Bengalis. Small nails, which can be used in various sizes and are to be applied only with the object of giving pleasure, are possessed by the people of the southern districts. Wow, more old-fashioned racism. Middling nails, which contain the properties of both the above kinds, belong to the people of Maharashtra. 1. When a person presses the chin, the breast, the lower lip, or the jagana of another so softly that no scratch or mark is left, but only the hair on the body becomes erect from the touch of nails. The nails themselves make a sound, is called a sounding or pressing of the nails. Then this pressing is then used in case of a young girl when her lover shampoos her hair, scratches her head, and wants to trouble or frighten her. The curb mark of the nails, which is impressed in the neck of the breast, is called a half moon. When the half moons are impressed opposite to each other, is called a circle. When the mark with his nails is generally made on the navel, the small cavities are about the buttocks and on the joint of the thigh. This mark with the nails is generally made. 4. A mark on the form of a small line which can be made on any part of the body is called a line. The same line, when it's curved, made on the breast, is called a tiger's nail. When a curved mark is made on the breast by means of 5 nails, is called a peacock's foot. This mark is made with the object of being praised, for it requires a great deal of skill to make it properly. When 5 marks of the nails are made close to one another near the nipple of the breast, is called the jump of the hair. A mark made on the breast or on the hips in the form of a leaf of the blue lotus, is called the leaf of blue lotus. When a person is going on a journey and makes a mark on the thighs or on the breast, is called a mark token of remembrance. On such occasions, 3 or 4 lines are impressed close to one another with the nails. Here ends the marking with the nails. Marks with other kinds than the above may also be made with the nails, for the ancient authors say that as there are innumerable degrees of skill among men, the practice of this art being known to all, apparently. So there are innumerable ways of making these marks, and as pressing or marking with the nails depend on love, no one can say with certainty how many different kinds of marks the nails do actually exist. The reason of this, Vatsyayana says, that as variety is necessary in love, so that love is to be produced by means of variety. It is on account of that courtesans, who are well acquainted with various ways and means, become so desirable, and for if variety is sought in all arts of amusement, such as archery and others, how much more so should be sought after in the present case. Okay, the marks of the nails should not be made on married women, but particular kinds of marks may be made on their private parts for the remembrance and increase of love. There are also kinds of verses on the subject as follows: the love of a woman who sees the marks of the nails on the private part of her body, even though they are old and almost worn out, becomes again fresh and new. If there are no marks of nails to remind a person of the presence of love, then love is lessened in the same way that there no union take place for a long time. Unless a stranger sees that a distant young woman with marks of nails on her breast, he is filled with love and respect for her. Also, a man also who carries the marks of nails and teeth on some parts of his body influences the mind of a woman, even though it be ever so firm. Wow. In short, nothing tends to increase love so much as effects of marking with the nails and biting. Chapter 5 on biting and the means being employed with regard to women of different countries. All places that can be kissed are also places that bit except the upper lip, the interior of the mouth, and the eyes. Yeah, don't bite the eyes. The quality of good teeth are as follows. They should be equal, possess pleasing brightness, capable of being colored, of proper proportions, unbroken, with sharp ends. Defects of teeth, on the other hand, that they are blunt, protruding from the gums, rough, soft, large, and loosely set. The following different kinds of biting: the hidden bite, swollen bite, the point, the line of points, coral in the jewel, the line of jewels, the broken cloud, and the biting of the boar. The biting which is shown only by excessive redness of the skin and that is bitten is called the hidden bite. When the skin is pressed down on both sides, it's called the swollen bite. When a small portion of the skin is bitten with the 2 teeth only, it's called the point. When such a small portion of the skin are bitten with all the teeth, it's called line of points. When biting is done by bringing together the teeth and the lips, is called the coral and the jewel. The lip is the coral, and the teeth are the jewel. When biting is done with all the teeth, is called the line or jewels. The biting, which consists of unequal rising circles and which comes from the space between the teeth, is called the broken cloud. This is impressed on the breasts. The biting, which consists of many rows of marks near to one another with red intervals, is called the biting of a boar. This is impressed on the breast and on the shoulders. These last 2 modes of biting are peculiar to persons of intense passion. The lower lip is the place on which the hidden bite, the swollen bite, and the point are made. Again, the swollen bite and the coral and the jewel bite are done on the cheek. Kissing, pressing with the nails, and biting on the ornaments of the left cheek. When the word cheek is used, is to be understood as the left cheek. Good to know. But the line of points and the line of jewels are to be pressed in the throat, the armpit, and the joints of the thighs. But the line of points alone is to be impressed on the forehead and the thighs. Biting the forehead. The marking with nails and the biting of the following things: an ornamented forehead, an ear ornament, a bunch of flowers, a petal leaf, or a small leaf, which are worn by or belong to a woman that is blowed, are signs of a desire of enjoyment. Here are the different kinds of biting. In the affairs of love, a man should do things that are agreeable with the woman of different countries. When the women of the central countries, between the Ganges and Jumna, more racism, are noble in their character, not accustomed to disgraceful practice, and disliking the pressing the nails and biting. The women of Balhika country are gained over by striking. The women of Antica are fond of foul pleasures and have not good manners. Wow. The women of Maharashtra are fond of practicing 64 arts. They utter low and harsh words and be spoken to in the same way, and like to be spoken to when they have an impetuous desire of enjoyment. The women of Pataliputra are the same nature of the modern Maharashtra, but show their likings only in secret. The women of the Vanavasi are moderately passionate. They go through every kind of enjoyment, cover their bodies, abuse those who utter low, mean, and harsh words. The women of Vati hate kissing, marking with nails, and biting, and they have fondness for various kinds of sexual union. The women of Malwa embrace like embracing, kissing, but not wounding, and they are gained over by striking. The women of the women of Ganda have tender bodies and speak sweetly. They're also I'm skipping a couple bits. Like, I don't think we really need to know the women of Latkanti and Aparatika. There are also some verses on the subject follows. When a man bites a woman forcibly, she should angrily do the same to him with double force. Thus a point should be returned with a line of points, and a line of points with a broken cloud. If she be excessively chafed, then she should at once begin a love quarrel with him. A love quarrel. At such time she should take hold of her lover by the hair and bend his head down and kiss the lower lip. Then, being intoxicated low, she should shut her eyes and bite him in various places, even by day, and in place of public resort. When her lover shows her any mark that she may have inflicted on his body, she should smile at the sight of it, turning her face as if she were going to chide him. She should show him with an angry look the marks on her own body that have been made by him. Thus, if men and women act accordingly to each other's liking, their love for each other will not be lessened even in 100 years. Alright, that's hilarious and awesome. Alright, this is Oracle. I'm gonna sing myself out. That's 4 and 5, so peace out.